The easy part is over. Firing Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn was the right decision for Lions owner Sheila Ford Hamp to make, as it backs up her statement that she's dedicated to turning the ship around. But now the real challenge begins, combing through all the candidates for the jobs of general manager and head coach. The Lions have done this before, and as Free Press Lions beat writer Dave Birkett and I talked about earlier today, it's a process they can't mess up this time.
Every team has to have a vision, right? When you go into these, like the type of person you want, the type of leader you want. But I think maybe what happened last time with the Lions a little bit too, when you define something too specifically, right? Hey, we want to model our organization after the Patriots or after the Steelers or whoever it is, you're going to end up with someone from that tree. And that's what happened with this last search. And that's how they ended up with Bob Quinn and Matt Patricia. And that didn't work. I think you need to be a little more broad and identify some of the leadership qualities that you want, right? And those can come from anyone in any walk of life who've lived whatever sort of experiences they are. So yes, you have to have some relevant football experience, but I think there's, the leadership qualities themselves are really what you're trying to identify with this next hire.
Dream scenario, who's the GM?
Well, I don't know if I have a dream scenario. I think there's frankly a lot of, good candidates out there. And Justin, I'll tell you this, I heard a couple weeks back that maybe the Lions wanted some experience, hands after sort of what they've gone through, here with this last regime, first time GM and Bob Quinn, first time coach and Matt Patricia. And I don't know if that means coach or GM, but I do think that, if the Lions wanted to go that route, there are some GMs that have had some experience, Rick Smith, who was down in Houston, and John Dorsey, who's a really good talent evaluator, who was in Kansas City and in Cleveland. Same thing with the coaching ranks. One name I threw out in my list of candidates for coaches was Urban Meyer. And, people, I don't know, I think I got a little feedback on that where they were like, really, would Urban come here? Does he want to go to the NFL? And I don't know if he would come to Detroit, but he did say last year that at least the Dallas Cowboys job, he was interested in that. So, he's had some experience, maybe kick the tires there. There's some college coaches, and Matt Campbell, that you kick the tires with. I think you can cast a wide net and come away with the best person. Robert Saleh, a local guy, I think, there's certainly a lot to be said about a guy like that too. And Eric Bieniemy, in my eyes, he's going to be the top candidate for NFL teams. I don't know if the Lions are going to have the cachet to lure him, but there's a couple names to roll with.